This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, fine. So let's start now. Okay, from previous class we just used some of the things that is nothing but navigation. Okay, that web page navigation using some actions. Okay, so that is we just looked at. Okay, and little bit in that types of actions also we just discussed about it. Something name can be called as select actions and then hover. Okay, so those few things and menu. Okay, so those few things we can able to work in this Tableau sessions. Okay, so I can create a folder now. I can start to make it as Tableau session number 15. Okay, so in this today's session I'm going to use that the global superstore data set. Okay, same similar the previous file which I shared in our WhatsApp group. Okay, you can use that same global superstore options. Okay, so now I can create one simple note now. Okay, in this session we're going to see how to work with actions. So what is meant by actions? In this actions is nothing but something I need to click or I can able to make my mouse over on the particular word. Okay, it has to perform something, some actions. Okay, right? So here, what are the types of actions are there? Okay, first point, we have to know about how to work with filter action, and number two, how to work with highlight. Okay, and number third one, how to make the things in that URL link. Okay, so those three things is very very important in that actions. So one is filter, and second one is highlight, and third one is URL link. Okay, now from this moment we need to know about the type of events. So what is a type of event is nothing but I can use select. That means as a click event. Okay, if I click, it has to work something. And number two, I can use hover. That is nothing but mouse over event. If I move the cursor over on the particular name field, it's supposed to work something. Highlight or filter or URL link. Okay, anything is okay. So for this presentation wise in the dashboard, it is very helpful for us. Okay, and then one more is nothing but menu. Sorry. Okay, there is one more name can be called as a menu option. Okay, how to work with menu concepts. Okay, right? So first point, we need to know about how to work with filters and how to work with highlight and how to work with URL link. Okay, in this three actions, which is very very important thing is nothing but this URL link format. Okay, right? So based on that, we can able to start our session. Okay, one by one, how to work with filter and how to work with highlight and how to work with URL link. Okay, is it clear for everyone? Shall I start the session? Alia, Ananya, Kirti, Kritika, Manvita, Nitya, Sanjana, Surabhi. Yeah, fine. Let's start. Yeah, fine. Sanjana, okay. Yeah, right. Fine, fine. Good, good. Right. I appreciate. Okay, let's start our work. Okay, right. So I can able to just save this note from this today's session. Based on that, we will start working. And here, I can able to make it note. Fine. And minimize. Okay, I can start the tab. Right. Okay, fine. So now I just import that Excel file, that global, what is that, superstore. I can go to that Microsoft Excel, and then in our session, I can choose this global superstore. I can be able to make it import here. So from here, I can make it, choose the file is order sheets. Okay, let's confirm all the fields is get displayed in the preview bar. Okay, and then I'm going to click on this sheet one. Okay, fine. So here, the first thing we need to check whether the URL link is working. Okay, so how to work with this URL link by using actions. Okay, so and then we're going to apply some of the event. So which event we can able to use? Select event or hover or menu. So one by one we can able to start to use this. Okay, fine. Now first step, I'm going to choose that what is that, map format. Okay, right. So what I will do in that sheet one, I can do right click and I'm going to choose a rename. I'm going to use map actions. Okay, so I given the name can be called as map hyphen actions is the name of the sheet. Now what I want, I need that state. Okay, to build that map. Okay, I can able to make it that drag and drop into that our workspace. I can choose that state. Okay, I choose that state column and I drag into that our workspace. Okay, so from that moment I need to what is that, change the map. Okay, I don't need this map. Okay, I want little bit colorful format. Okay, so I can choose this one. Okay, I can choose this map, and then we can convert into that some different colors. Okay, right, you can choose this state and you can able to apply into the color sections. So now the colors is applied to the different states. Then you can drag that state and then apply into that labels. That's it. Okay, fine. So now I have that some of the states with the text format. Okay, I don't need the sales now. Okay, I'm not going to find that which state it is in the top row of the sales. And already we done it so long time. So what is our concept is nothing but how we can able to go with that navigations. Okay, so the navigation in the sense it has to work in the browser. Okay, right? For example, now when I'm moving the cursor over on the select, okay, from the California, is it right? Or Washington, okay, Texas, somewhere. So if I'm going to click that word Texas, immediately what will happen? It will get marked. Okay, the particular state can able to make it marked, and it has to open in that my browser. Which browser you set it as a default browser, whether it is a Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge or UZ browser or Safari, any browser which you set it as a default one. In that, what will happen? It can able to give that about that Washington, about Texas. Okay, so those type of link reference you can able to mark it. So where I can able to use, for example, if I'm going to do what is that? So today's Sensex, I need to go for how it is working and what is the points it is. So I can able to make it link there. I can bring that URL. I can able to make it added. Okay, fine. So this is the concept. Okay. Is it clear for everyone? Do you understand this? Okay. Can I give the link for this Texas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, right. Now I'll just what is that? I click outside of the Texas. Okay, if you click inside, it will be only marked. Okay, I can click outside of the Texas. I can able to get back to my original the fields, whichever it is. Okay, so this is a worksheet. So in this worksheet, you have to suppose to go to that from the top of the menu, that worksheet menu. Okay, so click on this worksheet menu. Okay, the moment you can able to see that there is a name can be called as actions. Okay, this is very important, and we can also call this as an heart of the tool in Tableau. Okay, the name is actions. The shortcut key can be called as control plus shift plus A. Okay, once if I'm going to click this, okay, fine, so immediately it will open that a window. Okay, for that actions window. Actions, let it create interactive relationship between the data and dashboard objects and other worksheets also and web. Okay, right, you can make it to what is that uh, between the dashboards also you can able to do that interact, and other worksheets also you can able to make it with that interact, and then from the web also we can able to do that interact here. Okay, fine, so let's start. And from here you can able to see that name column, run on, and source, and then fields. Which fields you're going to give the link, name, run on, source, fields like this. So my target, so let it be there, and I'm going to choose that button can be called as a drop down button. Okay, if you can able to see that there is one drop down button will be there, add action. So click on this add actions. So that moment you can find that some of the few things. One is filter, highlight, and then what is that, URL link, and go to that sheet. Okay, if I click it, it has to go to the particular sheet. For example, I have 10 sheets, you think. If I click in that sheet 1, it has to navigate to the 10th sheet. Okay, so that means linking that from one sheet to another sheet. For that purpose I can able to use go to sheet, and then change parameter, and then set values. So these are most unusable options. The main options is filter, and then highlight, and then URL link. Okay, fine. So now our concept, now we're going to choose as go to URL. I'll just click on this URL. Once if I click, which event you going to use this, which event, what is that event? Event is nothing but I said the three event. One is hover, mouse over. If you move the mouse over on the texts, immediately it will go to that web page, and it will start to display the information about texts. Okay, select. If I click that option, okay, right, in that moment after clicking that event, it has to generate to that web page, and then menu, it will show that information in that particular text itself. After it can able to navigate to the sub what is it, information things. So we'll start with that one by one. Okay, fine. So let's begin. Now I'm going to choose this as select. Okay, so what I want some information about URL. Okay, some information about that URL, and then the source sheets is nothing but what is that, orders, global superstore. In which sheet I'm going to apply this sheet. Okay, that sheet should must contain tick mark. Okay, if the tick mark it is not there, you must need to enable that tick mark over there. Okay, so once if it is done, and go to that URL options. Okay, here in this URL, what we have to supposed to do, we have to take the link, and we need to what is that, use that URL. Okay, one second. Okay. Now, what I need that information about Texas. So here I can able to type Texas wiki. Okay, right? So I have an informations here. Okay, I can able to click this URL. Okay, so this URL, you can take up any URL. Okay, right. So one more time, I will repeat. Okay, one second. So let I close this for the search also. I'll minimize this. I can click this cancel button. Okay, so the concept which we are checking out today, okay, when if I'm going to place a cursor, okay, right, when I move the cursor over on the Texas, I need some information about Texas. It should be work in that browser. This is one step. And then if I'm clicking, the moment I need that information in that web browser. Second one. Third one, I need menu here. Okay, here only I need that menu here. I can able to click the moment I can able to view that. Okay, one by one. So for that, we need to apply that actions to this particular sheet. So for that, sheet name is map action is the sheet name. Okay, fine. Now, how to apply this? Go to that worksheet menu, click on this actions. Okay, so the shortcut key is Control Shift A. Now when I can click on this actions, here you can able to find that some menus name can be called as filter, highlight, go to URL. So which one I'm going to choose? My target is linking. Okay, right? So that web application I need to link, go to that URL. I'll click on this, go to URL. The moment you have to check that is it that particular sheet contains that tick mark. Okay, that means it is enabled or not. Sometimes if it is not enabled, you can't able to work with that actions. Okay, fine. So you have to see that must this options. Okay, our entire sheet name can be called as orders global superstore. This particular sheet, it is going to contain that action means map actions. Okay, right. So which one I'm going to choose that event? I'm going to choose this select. Okay, fine. Is it clear? Kirti, is it clear for you? Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
For everybody, is it clear? Nitya, Ananya, uh, yeah, Sanjana, is it clear? Alia, is it clear for you? Okay, fine, fine, good, right. Okay, now, so before that, fine, good. Okay, so before that, there is that button can be called as there is a space. Okay, it is nothing but URL. Okay, right? Universal Resource Locator. So what I want, I need that some URL. Enter your URL. What is that URL? I'm going to use some URL. So I taken my browser. I just typed Texas Wikipedia. Okay, right? So this is that information I just typed in that search engine. Once if I'm done, and here you can able to find that there is a link is there, Texas Wikipedia link. Click on that. Okay, so this Wikipedia is telling that complete information about the Texas. Okay, where it is there, in which region, and then what is that, all the informations I can able to view in one click. So what I can do, I can select this URL. Okay, you can select this URL and make it Control C, copy this URL. Okay, right, and go to that enter URL location, paste it. That's it. Okay, right. Once if it is done, make it sure and click OK button. So that hyperlink is applied and click OK button. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to close this previous browser. Okay, right. I closed that Microsoft Edge. It's a previous browser, right? I closed it. Now you can see that how that action is working. When I can make a move over on that Texas, okay, it is not a over, it is an event which I choose as select event. Once if I click, okay, immediately what will happen, it will push into that your Google browser or your Microsoft Edge browser. Okay, right? So this is a concept. So how to make to connect with some event, some click event. Okay, right? I hope this concept a little interesting. Okay, right? How to do this, all the things. Okay, these are the tricks we can able to understand by easily. Okay, now Texas is working fine. Then what about Washington? What about Mexico? So something. What I need to do? I'm going to click something California. You can think about it. Okay. So now if I click California, it will mark only Texas. Okay, right? If I click Washington, again it will mark what is it, Texas. So whatever the states, if I'm going to click on that, it's supposed to work with that. Okay, right? So that's the concept now. How to work with what is it? Unique state. What is that? URL link. Okay, let's convert. Now I will click outside of the our map. Okay, I can make it outside of the click. So as of now only Texas is working. It is not working for that all the people, right? All the states is not working. Now again I'm going to that worksheet. I can choose the name can be called as actions. Okay, fine. Here can you find that our hyperlink which we done it, right? So select this one and you can find that name can be called as edit button. Okay, right? So go to that worksheet, choose that options can be called as actions, and then in that actions the previous thing which we applied that name, right? Hyperlink name, select this hyperlink and you can find that name can be called as edit button. So click on this edit. Okay, so once if I click this edit, and here that URL which it is constant, right? Okay, so if I give Texas means yeah, obviously it will work for every people as Texas only. So now what I want, I'm going to manipulate to remove that word as Texas here. Okay, right? In that URL, okay, in that URL, let it be there. Okay, don't delete that entire line. Only the particular word you can remove off. Which one? Texas. Only that particular word Texas you can remove it. Okay. The moment after remove that word text, can you see this word as insert options from the right hand side? You can able to find that one insert word is there, right? So click on this insert word and which column I'm going to pick up. I'm going to pick up that column can be called a state column. Okay, why? Because the state column contains all the name of the states, right? So little bit I can able to make it select. I'm going to choose state here. You can see that once if I select the state, how the state is done. It's done with some small, what is that, less than arrow mark and then the column name and then greater than. So this moment, if you click that particular name, California, okay, right, immediately that word will be retrieved from that state column field. Okay, it will push into that URL. Okay, fine. This is that main concept. Now I given that state, I'm going to click OK button. Again, OK. Now, let's check with that. Now, I'm going to click Texas. Okay. Yeah, Texas is working. Then what about that rest? Now, I need to click on Washington. When I need to click on Washington, I don't want to get Texas. I want to get the Washington information. When I click here, you can see that immediately the content is get changed. Okay. So now, again, I'm going to check for the Florida. I'm going to click on this Florida. That's it. Okay, right? Is it clear for everyone? Or shall I repeat again one more time? Is it clear? So everybody check into that our chat window. Is it clear? Yeah, fine. Good. Manvita, Kirti. Okay, okay. Shreya, is it clear? Sanjana, fine, good. Right, right, perfect. Okay, let's continue. Now, what is the next one? What we have to know about it. Now, this actions, I need to see it in my dashboard. Okay, some people they will talk about, sir, whenever when I'm clicking the moment, okay, so what is happening, it's going to that browser. Why I can't see that in that Tableau itself? In Tableau itself I want to view. Why I need to go with what is it, browser? I need to minimize this Tableau and I'm going to look at that information. It's difficult, right? So the moment I want at a time in that one screen. Okay, so how to work with that? Now I can take that one more new thing. What is that? Dashboard. Okay, fine. I can just click on this dashboard. I'm going to that new dashboard. Okay, after setting this, if you want to see that simultaneously in one screen. Okay, fine. Go to the dashboard, click on this dashboards here. Okay, right? So from this dashboard, I can able to choose floating first. Choose the floating. Why? Because I want to see that in simultaneously from the two sides. So if you give title, what will happen? It won't be looks okay, that things will not be happens in that simultaneously in two portions. Or if you want, you can choose this horizontal. So simultaneously you can also use that two thing. What is it? Two sides, but you can't able to do the customized. That's what I'm going to use the floating options. So once if I choose the floating, So that first sheet is there, right? Map action, that I'm going to make it, bring it inside this dashboard. Okay, so let's make it a little bigger. I can make it drag, and I don't need the state, what is that, state names and all. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just close this one. Okay, just select and close the data. Okay, little bit I can able to make it bigger. Fine. Okay, yeah, I'll close this show. Okay, from this portion I need that what is that, URL link. After once if you created this map actions and get back into that dashboard one, and here you can able to find that web page is there, right? That you can able to make it drag here. Just leave off. Fine. Again it is asking that edit your URL. So what is the URL? Again I need to get copy from there, right? I copy it, right? Use that same. This moment, if I click Texas, how it will work? Let's start. Okay, fine. Let's start this work. Now here, what I will do, I just given Texas. You think I'm going to click OK button. Immediately, this web URL, it will give only that about the information as Texas. Yes, it's giving only Texas. Now I'm going to click this California. It has to show about the California right from the right hand side. Let's see whether it is displayed or not. That's all. Almost we done it. Okay, right? But I usually I given as what is that, Texas, but already I applied this what is it, actions to this map, right? You no need to choose anything. You can directly, you can able to give the Texas itself. It will remove the text, it will keep that word as California. Now I'm going to click Florida. Simultaneously, instead of going into that browser, okay, you can able to click here itself, you can able to see that information in the next page itself. Okay, is it clear? Or shall I repeat? Is it clear? No need to do anything. Just place the map in the dashboard and drag that what is that, web page here, and paste that URL. Then once if you click the moment, immediately it will get make that sense for the what is that? It will make what is that? It will display that our state information. Okay, fine. So this is that one event. That one event you can able to work with. What is that? Actions. Okay, that is that URL link formats. Okay, fine. Yeah, just 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll get back. Okay, just 2 minutes. Yeah, hello. Yeah, sorry. So let's continue. Now we just work for yeah, everybody. Is it my voice is clear, right? Shall I continue? Yes. Is it clear? Yeah, fine,
Yes,
fine,
sir.
fine. Okay. So now there is one more options. Okay, right? So we need to check that what is that highlight and what is meant by filter. Okay, so we used only one thing. What is that? Only we used select and we not yet used hover and menu. Okay, we can convert this. Let's see how to work with this information. So I just back to this map actions here. Yeah, I can back to this map action. I'm going to the worksheet menu. I'm going to choose the actions here. Okay, right? So this hyperlink that run on that event is select is there, right? I can select and I'm going to click on this edit. And one more thing, if you want, you can give the name also for this. Okay, right? So this is I just removed that hyperlink. I'm going to give my action. Okay, what is that for the web? Okay, something for the related kind of name you can able to use. Okay. So once if you given some name and what is mean by hover, now I can choose this options can be called as hover. Okay. So once if you choose as hover and click OK button and again OK. So let's see. So once if I move the cursor from the more than two things, okay, immediately two browsers get started for the related one. Okay, right? I can close now. I can close the browser. So slowly when I move the cursor over on the name of Washington. Okay, so slowly I'm going to move. I'm not going to click on this event. If you click the event, that is different. Select. Okay, so just I'll make a move. That's all. So immediately it will get navigate to the particular state name. And same similar, if I want to go for the California, I will make a move the cursor over on that California here. That's it. Once if it is selected the California, the things is work. This options is nothing but hover options. Okay, fine. And next one more is what is that menu? Okay, right? I'm going to change it into that menu options. First, again, go to that worksheet, go to that actions menu. Okay, I can select this or action name reference. Here you can able to find that name can be called as edit. Okay, so click on this edit. Now I'm going to give that options can be called as menu and click OK button. Again OK. Okay. Now if you place a cursor over on the California, okay, right? So there is that information you can able to see that it is okay. Once if I click, there is that one information is there, right? You see this is a menu. Okay, so if I click also, it is not navigating. Okay, right? It is not navigating. Immediately it is open some small menu, right? So this is a menu. Okay, this menu bar like one small window. This is a menu. From there you can able to see that the state California. Now you can able to click on that. It will make a mark into that browser. Okay, right? So if you click, it will make a mark into that browser California. Same similar kind. Now, next one, what I am going to do, I want to know about that Washington. So place a cursor, click, but still it won't get make a move into that. What is that? That state. And below there is that name reference you given, right? Hyperlink. My action web. Click on this my action web. The moment it will navigate to the browser. Okay, so this is that options can be called as what is that use of hover and menu. Okay, is it clear? Do you understand, right? What is meant by select, what is meant by hover and menu options? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Shreya, Manvika, Nitya. Okay, fine. Sanjana, Nitya, Shakti, Alia, Ananya, is it clear for everyone? Shall we go for the next, the filter and highlight options? Yeah, perfect. Right, right. So I can able to go for that one more options. Okay, right. So what is that? How to work with filter? Okay. So this filter is nothing but I need to reflect from the two different sheets. Okay, right. So two different sheet in the sense one sheet I'm going to make it mark it as category with sales. Okay, this is one sheet you think. Okay, in one sheet as a category and sales. In that one more sheet, I'm going to use category and what is it? Sorry, subcategory and then sales. Okay, you understand clear? So in sheet one, that means in one sheet. Okay, it's not sheet one, sheet two. In one sheet, I'm going to use what is it? Category and sales, and I'm going to use what is that? Here. Okay, third one. Okay, so this is that one sheet. In one sheet, category and sales. In one more sheet, I'm going to apply category, subcategory, and then sales. These three things I'm going to work with. Okay, fine. So let's start now. In one sheet, okay, right? In new worksheet from the below, I'm going to click on this new worksheet, or you can able to go and choose this new worksheet. The shortcut key can be called as Control plus M, okay, to create what is it, new worksheet. Okay, I can press Control M to create a new worksheet. Okay, fine, I created now. For this sheet, okay, you can see that for this sheet I'm going to give the name can be called as, right click here, I'm going to give the rename. Okay, simple name. What is it? CS. The CS is nothing but category and then sales. That means a short name. Okay, for this sheet I just given that name. And Control M, I'm going to take one more sheet. For this, right click, I'm going to make it as rename C. That means category, subcategory, and then sales. So CSS. Okay, right? So two sheets I created. One is CS and one is C. That means category, subcategory, and sales. Now the question is, what is meant by filter? Fine. So now we're going to target this options of what is it? Filter options. How this filter is going to get work. Let's start. Now, in that CS sheet, I'm going to get into that category and I'm going to make it apply into that column. Okay, right? So in that three categories are there. One category is furniture category, and one is supplies, office supplies category, and one is technology. Okay, fine. So three things. One is furniture, office supplies, and then technology. Now I'm going to take the sales. The sales, I just make it, drag it, and I apply it here. So in column sections, I placed category. In row sections, I placed that sum of sales. So that moment you can able to see that three things are there. One is furniture and one is office supplies and one is what is a technology, right? Fine here. So three things we just displayed based on the sales. Not required. I'm not going to make it ascending order, descending order. Okay, let it be there. The question is just for filter, how to make the filter. Okay, fine. Now in that next sheet, I said three things. I want three things. One is category I want, and one is subcategory, and next I need to apply sales. Okay, so these three things I required for it. So that moment I'm going to bring into that category column. I just make it dragged. Okay, that category column I just dragged, I applied into that columns. Second, number two, I need this subcategory column too. That also I'm going to make it drag and I applied into that columns. Next, I need that sales column fields that I'm going to apply into the rows. Okay. Now the target is here in this CS sheet. If I'm going to click this furniture, okay, if I click this furniture, right? So if I click that furniture category in this sheet, which sheet? In this target sheet, that is that, what is that? Target. Okay, this person is a target. I don't want to see the category and sub, that means from here, this office supplies I don't want to view, and I don't want to view that technology. It should get hide. So only I want that what are the furnitures subcategories are there. In that furniture subcategories is bookcases, chairs, and furnishings, and then tables. Excuse me. Okay, right? So these are the four things. Rest of the things I need to make it, what is that? Remove. That is a filter. I want to filter only that particular which I clicked it, or which I can able to make over on that options. If I move that cursor over on the furniture, in that particular sheet, it has to display only, what is it? Furniture subcategories. Same similar kind, if I move the cursor over on the office supplies, in that office supplies, I want to see that only, what is that? Subcategories is in that office supplies. How's it? All right. Is it clear for everyone? Shall we give that link for that actions? Is it clear? Or shall I repeat again one more time?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yeah, fine. For all? Yeah, fine. Good. Right. So this is a simple thing. What we can do. Right. Perfect. Let's start. Now this CS is there, right? That first sheet is that your source. This second, number 2, that can be called as target. Okay, right? So target in the sense, if I click, immediately it has to go to that sheet. Okay, it has to move. Okay, I don't want to click and then I don't want to see here. If I click that furniture, I need to come back to that my target sheet. Okay, right? So that's an event. Okay, so now first select the CS and go to that options can be called as worksheet. Okay, right? So go to that worksheet, choose that options can be called as actions here. Okay, fine. So click on this, what is that? Actions from the, sorry, what is that, in worksheet. And here already I just given, what is that? Menu for that state. Okay, no need to delete, let it be there, no issues. I can add some event for this sheet. Now I can click this add event, what is it? Add action. And you can able to see that options can be called as a filter, right? The first options. So we are targeting now is filter. I'm going to click on this filter. Okay, so here I'm going to make it to filter in that name as, okay, example, I'm going to give the filter actions. Okay, fine. Now from here you have to be very clear with that. What is that? Source sheets and then target sheet. So which is the source sheets? Your CS is that your source. So uncheck that this two sheets. Okay, so you need to select only your CS sheet. Okay, your CS is the source. Once if I click that source, it need to target that my CSS. In that CSS sheet, you need to choose as CSS. Okay, that means your target. Okay, fine. So you need to choose that. So first in that source sheet, you need to select CS. That is what your source. And in target sheet you have to choose as CSS. Okay, once if you select it, and then I'm going to click on this select button. Okay, so this options you have to be very clear. Okay, so which you need to set as a source and which you need to set as a target. Okay, right? And once if you clear with that source sheets and then target sheets, and then after what I need to do, okay, I need to keep that only filtered value. Okay, if you choose this show all values means there is no use of filter. Okay, fine. I want keep filter values. Okay, so exclude all the values in the sense that particular furniture will be removed, rest of the people will be displayed. So now what I need, keep filtered values. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to click OK button. So the filter is applied here, the filter logo. Okay, that's a filter logo is applied here. And then I'm going to click OK button. Now, okay, right? So I choose the select, right? That is what a click event. Now once if I click this furniture, you see it's targeted that CSS sheet. It's displaying only that furniture operations. Okay, fine. Same similar kind. I'm going to click that office supplies. If I click this what is it, office supplies, it will target. Okay, I don't need to go to that particular sheet. Immediately it will target. It will display that all the office supplies subcategory names. Okay, it can able to view. And then here also, if you click this technology, you can able to make it back. Okay, fine. So this is the thing we need to understand. Okay, is it clear for everyone? You understand this filter? Yes, fine. Okay, fine. Right. So let's go with that next. What is that, highlight menu? Shall we start with that highlight? That highlight we need to highlight actions we need to check. Okay, is it clear, right? Shall we go for the next one for this highlight? How to work with this highlight? Yeah, everybody, you just check into that or chat window. Is it clear, right? Yeah, fine. Right. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now what is that next target? Okay, so the next target is, okay, we need to go for that highlight. Okay, how to work with this highlight operations. So highlight, I'm going to use some different chat window. Okay, right. So I can take one more, but for this, what we will do, I can take some different map. Okay, stacked map is there that I can use it. Okay, fine. Uh, I'll create one new sheet, Control M. Okay, fine. So I can create one more new sheet and one more. Sir, in CS, if I select this furniture, I'm getting only furniture in that CS. If I click office supplies, I'm getting only office supplies. Okay. If I want all the things to view back to this, what is that? This CSS. This is a target thing. No issues. You just from the outer side. Okay, you just click. You can release that. Okay, so here one is selected. No, we just release that all the things that moment in CSS. Okay, right. So everything will be get re back to that. Why? Because one time it is get action is applied. Okay, so here, yeah, here in the filter in the action is applied. Okay, right. So you can release off, and then what will happen immediately? It will get back to the original data. Okay. So now here from this new sheet, I'll just make with that Control M. Right click on that sheet number 4. Rename. Okay, right. So what I want from this sheet, CS1. Okay, right. I'm going to give the name can be called the CS1. Okay, fine. Okay, this is the name which I given for the CS1, and this I'll just make it apply. Okay, you just drag and then you can able to make it move from like an or Excel sheet. Fine. So CS1 I created. As of now it's empty, and one more Control M. Okay, so this I can able to make it right click and then what is that? Rename CSS1. Okay, right. I just renamed it. Okay, I just renamed it. CS1 and CSS1 it is. I just renamed it. Now from here in that CS1, so what I'm going to do now? Okay, I'm going to take this something different column. Hmm, which one I can take? Okay, fine. I can pick up this market. Okay, already we seen this market, right? That Africa, what is that, US, and then this APAC, some different marketplaces. Okay, this only I can able to pick up. So from here, in this each thing, I want to know that what are the categories are there. So this category I can able to pick up into that location, and then I can pick up the sales. Okay, right? So here you can able to see that three things are there. Okay, what is that? Market and then category I applied into that column sections. In row sections I applied that what is that? Sales. Okay, some of sales I applied. Now I don't want to see this. I'm going to use some different chart. Okay, so this chart we can able to use. That is that name can be called as stacked bars. Okay, right? We already used this one. Okay, so just click on that. Okay, immediately you can able to get back to this chart. Okay, fine. So that's it. Now we just done that. What is that? Stacked, right? Okay, so highlighting that. So now here, what I want, I can go with that sheet number 2. That means CSS1. Okay, so here you just see to that. I taken that market and then I taken this category. Okay, right? And then what I am done, I used as sum of sales and then I choose as a chart. Okay, what is it? Stacked bar chart. So that moment I am getting that colors, 3 colors. One, the blue color will get representing that furnitures, and then that orange color it is representing as office supplies, and red, okay, right, so it is representing as technology. What is it? Category. Now, and here, okay, fine, here I am going to pick up that market. There is a market. Fine, here. Okay, I am going to choose subcategory here. Okay, from the previous one I choose what is it? Only category. For here I am using what is it? Subcategory, and then sales. Okay, I can choose sales. Now, same similar kind. For this also I'm going to convert into that stacked bar charts. Okay, fine. So that's all. So this is the thing, right? So I have the two things. One is CS1 and CSS1 here. Okay, is it clear for everyone? Shall we start to give that actions between these two sheets? Is it clear? Any doubts, or shall I repeat again one more time? So check into that chat window. It's clear? Fine, good. Keep the, okay. Ananya, is it clear for you? And Shreya, Sanjana. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Oh, right, let's start. Now, from here, I can go to that my source. Okay, my CS1 is the source. Okay, and I can choose this worksheet. You can go and click on this actions. Third one. Okay, that means new actions. You're going to use it. Okay, fine. I'm going to click on this action. Click on this eyelet. Okay, right? If you click that eyelet, the same thing you can able to use this. Okay, what is the same thing? So let's, for this process, okay, it is selected that source sheets as CS1 and here. Okay, I'm going to make it market sales highlight something. Okay, something, some information I give market sales highlight or something. And then for source sheets, it's selected as CS1. Okay, it's correct. And then the target is, it is not CS1, it is CSS1. It is okay, category sales or second one. That's it. This moment I'm going to give that hover options. Okay, right? So if you give that hover, when I move the cursor, automatically it will target that our what is it? So what is it? When I from the source. Okay, for example, in US, okay, my question is in US, I want to see that what is that furnitures is happened in. Just I'll make a move the cursor over on there. Okay, so in US, no, it's not navigating. So we given that wrong calculations. Okay, yeah, from here. It's moving to the CSS. Okay, one second. We can back to that worksheet, caption. Okay, we will edit off. Okay, I can choose this market, highlight cells. I can click on this edit. Okay, everything's fine. Selected fields. Okay, right? So selected fields in the sense which one I want. I need that only category. CS1 and what is that? CSS1. Okay, apply and okay. It's navigating to that. Why? Because maybe that names. Okay, so the CS1. So what I will do, I'll just remove that names. Because of the names, sometimes we have to go for different ones. I'll remove that, or I can hide it. If I hide also, things will not work. I can remove that. Highlight is what happened. Let me check. In worksheet, in actions, I select and remove. One more time, I will add it. In highlight, new highlight option. So it's CS1 and then CSS1 here. Okay, fine. Africa. So why? Because here it's market. From here, it is in subcategory. Yeah, it's market. Okay, now it's working fine. You see. Now when I click here in furnitures, okay, when I click in furnitures in here, okay, right? So you can see that from the top of that furnitures it is marked, and then if I click that, what is it, office supplies in that CSS1, no, it is not making mark. So maybe that the columns may get differs in CSS1, and then from here it is subcategory. So we need to remove that market and we need to convert into that category wise. Let me click on submit. Actions, and then I'll remove this. Highlight. Okay, CS1, and then this is for the CSS1. So furnitures, it's not targeted. Yeah, this should get target. Okay, fine, no issues. This highlight will continue from that next class. Okay, so how it is get work in the sense, once if I choose that furnitures in that CSS1, automatically it has to be get highlight the top of the what is it, values, whichever it is there. Okay, so just for highlighting that. Okay, so I can see to that the range of the values, whichever it is there in that what is that, for presenting wise. Okay, where we can able to use these actions in the sense, once if you are creating the dashboard, it will get held. Okay, right? So mostly this options you can able to target only for creating dashboards. It's very, very useful for these actions, those things and all. Okay, all good. So this work, okay, this highlight, okay, so we can able to check from the next sessions. That means from what is that, tomorrow is Saturday, right? So we don't have session. Okay, so from Monday, okay, from Monday we can able to continue this highlight options. Okay, any doubts you have? Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? Yeah, fine. Yeah, Kirti, yeah, fine. Mangita, good. Nitya, Shreya, Ananya, is it clear? Leah, she is you left. Kritika, Surabhi, is it clear? Shakti, yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, right, all good. So from Monday, we'll just we can able to use that highlight of what is it options. Okay, clearly we can understand that how we can able to what is a display in the dashboards. Okay, right, so we not used dashboard, we used one dashboard for the map. For the highlight, how to work with this dashboards, that we can able to make it forward on Monday by evening 6:30. Okay, right, okay, fine. So I'll make that our session end. Okay, we can continue on Monday. Okay, see you, bye.